Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
Getting ready for our next game here on the MRDA Western Hemisphere track. My name is Rolene.
I am Loose Change.
And we are excited to be bringing you live Game 5, 6 p.m. Texas time. What is that, Central?
Yes,
Central
you are
time.
currently
Yes,
in the Central Time Zone.
Yes,
Congratulations.
ma'am.
You know locations.
Thank you. Locations for 100.
No, you're not. You had to double check.
I did. But I asked it in a question, so no?
No.
All right. Well, playing in the lovely Royal Blue all the way from the Rocky Mountain State, Denver.
Yep.
Ground control. We have 04 Stan Decide, 10 Optimus Grime, 110 Mr. Testosterone, 138 Peter Pants, 2-0 Thrasher, 2-4 Bourbon, 4-2 Sweet Feet, 5-2-3 Ant Agony, 7-7 Cotton, 8-1 Reaper, 9-1-1 Scream, 9-1-9 Bridge It, 9-9-0-4 Bones, 9-9-9 Slim Skatey, being helped on the bench tonight by Ralphie and Venus.
Yes, absolutely. So, and those Denver ground control definitely need someone to play against. So, how does a Puget Sound Outcast sound? Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
I love this plan. So they are skating in white, and we've got number 116 as Kajam, 15 is Kyrian, 182 Nova, 24 Hater, 290 Horlock, 3 is Brute Squad, 309 Fancy Pants, 330 Alice in Thunderland, 369 Global Storming, 37 is Get Laid, 73 Stark, 77 Here's Johnny, 85 Rogar, 860 Crusher, and number 9 Fluffy, and they have their bench staff of Sin and Agony.
What a beautiful pairing, Sin and Agony.
I know, it makes
That's
sense.
it makes sense.
Super excited to talk about all of our wonderful officials that we also have here. We've got Bambulance, Darth Bling, McWinkle, Extra Crispy, Lollipop'em, Gym Class Hero, Thriller, and MC Ninja.
We also have Sin Omen, T-Bone, Phoenix, MD, Biscuits, Bob and Weave, Anus, Muffin, Stonewall Riot, and Satanic Panic.
And with that, we've got just under 1 minute until we are potentially going to be starting this game. So that is exciting. So, Puget already played once this morning.
They did.
Taking home the win. Congratulations there. That means congratulations, you win. You get to play more roller derby.
Again!
Isn't that exciting?
I mean, if this is your sport, I bet you it is exciting. And if it's not, maybe check within. If you're not excited to be playing a second game, maybe you're not in the right sport. But that's just an opinion. Speaking of opinions, we get to share our opinions both in-house and on the stream today.
Indeed.
So this is a hybrid call. So those of you who are joining us virtually, welcome. And those of you in-house, oh, hey. Good to have, oh, hey. Good to have you. Yes.
All right, so we've got officials. I'm seeing a smattering of skaters.
Yes. We have track crew out there. Shout out
Yes.
to our volunteers. Thank you all.
Yes.
We love you.
Big shout out to our track crew, all of our volunteers, our photographers,
Oh
our
my goodness.
announcers, our medics, all of the people that are here volunteering their time.
You know, it's a
We
lot to
appreciate it.
put in for one tournament, but let alone
Two?
Two. I mean,
Yeah.
when they say Texas goes big, they ain't lying, honey.
Everything's bigger in Texas?
Everything's bigger. We
That
have
includes
two.
roller derby tournaments?
2 tournaments going on at once. That is correct. We do have the Western Hemisphere Cup right here with the MRDA side. And on the flip side, we have the WFTDA Contenders Cup. At the same time, if you have more than one screen in your house, you could literally be watching double derby.
There's probably other roller derby,
I
other
mean,
places
you
as
could,
well. So
but double Dallas derby. I mean, I'd call it triple D's.
there's only 2
Double
though.
Dallas derby.
Okay, well, you call it whatever you want.
I call it exciting.
Oh, friends, this is going to be a delightful evening that I'm excited to share with you.
Add that D to the list, why don't you?
Delightful.
Delightful double Dallas derby.
There was a rolling whistle.
Okay.
5 seconds. And away we go. Looks like we've got Sweet Feet out there and Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants for Puget Sound, Denver Ground Control with Sweet Feet. Oh, and Fancy Pants is out first. Both jammers out.
Fancy Pants showing us those fancy skate moves.
Absolutely. Living up to the name. Ooh, looks like, let's see, we've got, 2 points being picked up for Puget, 3 for Denver there. Sweet Feet able to sneak through and get that third.
Fancy Pants might have had the lead, but Sweet Feet got that speed.
Bones, number 9904, wearing that star going up.
Up against Nova. Nova's got fans in the crowd here. We hear them loud and proud going into Jam 2. Nova pushing up there in the back against Optimus Grime and Cotton. Pack is stretching thin. Lead is assessed to Bones. However, Bones being recycled back. That's Global Storming out there, pivoting for Puget Sound.
Always love to see the pivot because that makes me excited if they're part of the jammer rotation or not, because there is a very direct line of, you know, jammer to pivot pipeline. It exists.
It is true. Also, pivot has to be in the correct spot in order to engage in that second duty role.
Mm-hmm. Nice hit to that outside there by number 73, Stark, recycling Bones continuously.
Speaking of which, now your jammer in play, Global Storming.
Global Storming definitely having some fans. Hey, fans behind us, do you guys like Global Storming?
Yeah!
I wonder why.
Wow, I mean, I've had the honor of watching Global Storming play a bit. Coming up in the ranks, a aged out junior, I believe, and yeah, I can see why. I can see why Global Storming has some fans.
That was 4 points for Denver, 3 for Puget. So we've got a 7-5 2-point difference with Slim Skady and Rogar wearing the stars for their respective teams. And looks like that is Rogar out first and lead jammer.
Slim Skady sliding by on the inside, making it out on initial. Rogar jumping and running through for a scoring pass before calling it off.
And with that 4 points and that call off, we have our first lead change.
Our first lead change. Hydrate, y'all. Doesn't matter where you are.
Denver at 7, Puget at 9. About 3.5 minutes have elapsed so far, and we're already going into jam number 4. There are a number of aged up juniors that we've been seeing all day. Peter Pants with that star, Stark with the star as well. As they roll through turn 1. That pack stretching and condensing itself back in. Denver ground control with Peter Pants taking that lead. We're starting to see a little bit of back and forth on those lead statuses.
Peter Pan's definitely showing us he can fly.
He can fly, he can fly, he can fly.
I love it.
With the pack repositioning and both jammers engaging. Peter Pan's pushing at the front.
Stark still looking to make it out on initial with star in hand. Oh, does so, but with a cut, making this our first power jam of the game in favor of Denver. Peter Pants now with the lead, the speed, and everything he needs to control this jam, calls it off, giving Denver an advantage going into Jam 5. We will be having a power start.
I want to say a big thank you and shout out to all of our skaters, officials, fans, volunteers, and everybody who traveled here this weekend. The 2026 MRDA Western Hemisphere Cup wouldn't be happening without you, so thank you.
Thank you.
I always like to play the game of who traveled the farthest.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
If you think you've traveled the farthest, come and tell me.
If you think you've traveled the farthest, yeah, or if you think you're watching from the farthest.
If, you know, here's the deal. You want to talk about traveling the farthest?
Yeah.
Optimus Grime, I feel like, is going to win right off the bat. Happens to also be the jammer of note for Denver ground control.
Fair enough, yeah.
I think, game over.
Optimus Grime now with his power start for Denver. Looking to make it through on initial and does so just as the announcer finishes her sentence. We have some very strong opinions in-house behind us. Hey,
I love
you can
it.
cheer for a team through and through, but if you have one of your goats on the track, apparently, they get a pass.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, very nice knockout.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
That was number 24.
Hater. But, you know, you can't hate the player. I don't know if you can hate the game either. That was no hate, just skate. Ah.
So with that, you know, pivot to jammer pipeline, Global
Yes.
Storming taking that star, but then
Taking the star straight to the penalty box.
yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. So this is going to be a double power jam, if you will.
Oh.
But it won't be for long because we're about to have a flip-flop power jam. Give a dog a bone. That's Optimus Prime taking a seat now, making Global Storming is now released, ready to play.
So with these, it will be a full 2-minute jam.
2-minute jam. Global Storming making good work out on initial, looking to make it through. On a scoring pass, the jam runs out just as Optimus Prime makes it back on the track.
But Global Storming able to pick up one extra point right before that fourth whistle. 7 points for Denver, putting them at 24. Puget Sound with that one beautiful point, putting them at 10. As about 7.5 minutes have elapsed in this first half.
Yeah. One well-earned point. Hard-earned, indeed.
Realistically, in order to win, all you need is 1 point.
1 point?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet Feet out there and Fancy Pants. And ooh, that is Sweet Feet. Doing what Sweet Feet does best, which is put the speed on, pick up lead.
Sweet Feet definitely way out there now. Way out there with the lead. Fancy Pants out on initial, though.
Oh, so Sweet Feet going to the outside, Fancy Pants going to the inside. Oh, but yes, that is Fancy Pants picking up a penalty. So this is going to be a power start for Denver ground control.
Skies are clear to have this point spread just take off in a bit. Keep getting power starts. I mean, Denver certainly knows what to do with them.
Something about flying.
Flying, yeah. They also, I mean, they have Peter Pants.
Right.
What else do you need?
Exactly. Bones is what they're looking for. Bones picking up that lead status in mere moments, as this was a power start for Denver ground control.
I just got to say, I love your announcer alliteration.
Thank you.
Just makes my eyes twinkle.
You want to know what I like to see is a nice little do-si-do of jammers. And so with that penalty being assessed to Bones, Fancy Pants released. So we have no lead, which means full 2 minutes endurance training time.
Endurance indeed. Fancy Pants plowing through that pack, getting through 4 points on the board now for Puget Sound.
Oh, Bones with that
Wow.
big hit there on Kieran.
You can feel that through the bones.
Both of these jammers now with a few points under their belt. Let's see what they can do as that pack's really just continuing to just stick at turn 3.
Kieran recycling back. May take a hit, but definitely doesn't stop playing, especially with 30-some seconds left in this jam. Ooh. And okay, all right, whistles, but we're all good. We're good. Puget Sound now losing a blocker to the penalty box, putting Denver at a slight pack advantage.
That pack slowly rolling into turn 3, but a little bit of a pile up.
Finish here.
Bones just like, I'm just going to hang out.
I think that's the safest approach there. Just take a moment. Wow.
All right, let's see how these points shake out. Looks like 16 for Puget Sound, putting them at 26-11 for
Ooh.
Denver Ground Control, putting them at 38. So that is a 12-point difference at this
Look
point
at
in
that
time.
math. Yeah, don't sleep on this game.
Mm.
Don't sleep on it. We still have just under 19 minutes rather, in the first half of this as we go into official timeout.
And this official timeout gives us the opportunity to talk about Good Foot Skates. They are here in the venue. Go check them out.
You can check them out online too.
Exactly. They are the Dallas-Fort Worth area's go-to spot for all things roller skating, wheels, bearings, toe stops, cushions, socks, pads, and everything else. If you're looking for a quick fix, they are also on hand for expert skate repairs and assistance throughout the tournament. So go visit Good Foot Skates if you need something.
Good stuff, yeah. Also, we have a very special announcement here for TAWP. They wanted to provide something tangible to honor Blu-ray. If you know anything about it, it's a former junior skater. And keep his memory alive. We hope that putting on this jersey, which pays homage to all the teams he skated for over the years, will help you carry his spirit with you wherever you can. If you're in house, you can go to the TAWP, that's TWAP, booth, and you can scan the QR code. And if you want to do it online, you can check out their website. 100% of the jersey profits is going directly to his family. They are reversible scrimmage jerseys and are available for $60. We could share. You have one, I have one.
That's what they say when we're together. I'm currently being sung to, so I only feel it appropriate to sing back. But that official timeout has concluded. Thank you, Track Maintenance, very much. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
But that is Nova out there with the Star 4 Puget Sound, and so Denver has got Slim Skady with that star and lead status.
And we now have that official start past the Global Storming. Slim Skady saying, not today, though, not today.
Global Storming just always is so happy when handed that star, and I'm just saying, maybe Global Storm, maybe we just start.
So hear me out. I have come to the realization that pivots are the Peggy Hills of roller derby, because just like Peggy Hill, they step in like substitute teacher of the year and take over. And it makes it good. It works. It's good. Yeah. So good job being the Peggy Hill of Derby. Thank you, pivots.
Let's talk to some pivots and see how they feel
I
about
will
that.
talk to some pivots about that.
Peter Pants out there with Rogar. Peter Pants is through first and lead. Rogar hot on the trail, causing Peter Pants to just call it off.
Hippity hoppity away. No, that's Peter Rabbit.
Yeah, that's Peter Rabbit.
No, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're okay. You're a teacher of
Yeah,
small
yeah.
children. That makes sense that you would assume things like that. I believe that was our first 0-0 jam so far. So no points for you, no points for me. And we're going to line back up again.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. Brute Squad's out there. Can I just tell you, I love Brute Squad.
Do you?
I do.
I love that. Look, it's Ant Agony up against Global Storming, starting straight off with the star.
Puget Sound took my advice.
And
I mean,
look.
it's about time.
Look, full teacher certification now, okay? No sub, no more.
Nope. Global Storming is lead.
Puget Sound losing a blocker to the penalty box. Oh.
And we have a star pass. That is Mr. Testosterone ending as the jammer of note for Denver. Let's see what those points look like. 4 points for Puget, 0. And so that brings Puget to 30, Denver being held steady at 42.
Once again, a 12-point game. Oh, see someone in the chat loves my love for pivots. Thank you. Thank you, Malak988. Thank you. Hey, look. It's some sweet feet and some fancy pants. Sounds like we're ready to dance.
I love this plan. I feel like they love it as well. Everyone out there, Sweet Feet with the lead, Fancy Pants trailing ever so slightly. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh goodness, let's see what happens.
I'm sorry. Is this a photo shoot or a derby game today? Because I feel like some of these call-offs are just quite stylish.
Who says it can't be both,
I'm
Rolene?
not saying it.
We have photographers.
Photographers, I mean, they are just serving today.
Denver picking up 2, Puget picking up 1. 5 seconds has been called. And that is Bones and Nova wearing the stars for their respective teams. Rolene, what's going on out there?
What is going on? Bones is sliding through, looking to make it out, and no. Makes it out of the pack, but does not get that lead status. Meanwhile, Nova, with star in hand, looking to make it out on initial. Bones, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Gets out with 4 points. Nova now out.
Nova did take the star off.
Yes, Nova
so
did.
No lead.
No lead. And a bit of a pile up here on corner 3. Nova now headed to the penalty box, making this a power jam in favor of Bones and Denver ground control. However, it was going to be a 2-minute jam either way, so.
That was a forearm penalty assessed there for Nova. Oh, and so we do have a star pass.
Now, Mr. Testosterone, your jammer in play. However, oh, Mr. T taking a cut to the penalty box, making this a flip-flop power jam. Nova back in play. Oh, wait a minute.
So it was a no pass, no penalty.
There we go.
That was being assessed. So Mr. T did not pick up that penalty.
There
so
we go.
Nova will have to fulfill the whole entire 30-second penalty.
Nova was pretty close, though.
And that is why
yeah.
they called the jam.
All right. I see it now. Official timeout. Shout out to our lovely track crew. They're on it. You got to be watching pretty detailed to know when and where to fix the track. So those are some Hawkeyes out there. Thank you so much, track crew.
All right, so it appears we still have some officials huddling, but we do have skaters.
I feel like somebody has looked this up before. What is like a herd of zebras called?
It's called a dazzle. Do you
a
not?
dazzle. That is correct. See, I was
Come
trying
on,
to remember.
Rolene.
It's a flock of flamingos. A dazzle.
It's a flamboyant.
Excuse me.
It's not just a flock.
Okay, it's a flamboyance of flamingos, but we don't flamingo anymore. We just flamingo. A business. See, okay, do you know what a group of jumping spiders is called?
Scary.
No, it's not scary. It is called a cluster.
If anybody wants to talk about jumping spiders, the animal, not the announcer.
I mean, we could talk about the announcer. I've met him. He's amazing.
That's true. I could
But-
talk a lot
But
about
yeah, we're
jumping
talking
spider.
about the little.
But if you want to talk about the animal,
Animals.
Rolene is your go-to person.
I'll tell you all about it,
Yes, she will.
but not here, because that's not what we're doing right now. All right, we're back to it. It is a power start for Denver. Sweet Feet on the track, Nova in the box for Puget Sound.
Interesting little start there. I don't know if you caught that or not. Sweet Feet accidentally moved a little bit forward. We weren't totally sure,
yeah.
and then did yield position just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Not that it really matters because Nova is through and your lead.
Sneaky. Almost like a supernova, if you will.
Ooh.
Sweet Feet now out on initial, Nova out on a scoring pass.
Puget Sound having one blocker in that penalty box. So this will be a slight pack advantage in jam number 14 coming up here
In
for
favor
Denver.
of the Rocky Mountain State.
But it appears that we have a official review. Yeah, that's an official review.
I
So-
do believe.
This is an official review being called by Puget Sound Outcast Derby, and that is sponsored by Urban Apothecary.
Have you had the pleasure of trying Urban Apothecary's? things?
I believe I have walked past and smelled
Oh,
lots
they're
of.
always at RollerCon, yes, and so
There's
good.
there's a lot of different sticks.
I believe they're from Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. I think they are. Very, very good stuff. I don't know. See, now I'm messing up locations. But either way, it's good stuff. So
Yep.
check them out. There is love for Nova in the chat here. Let's go, Nova. That was so cool. Can confirm. It was even cooler here in person. But if you cannot be here in person, we still love you and love that you are giving that support. You can also give support to some of our other sponsors, including Roll On Fitness, because at Roll On Fitness, their mission is simple, to help you roll on 100%, whatever that looks like for you. So check out their focus on elite performance health for skaters using science-backed training methods, recovery optimization, and targeted body work. Check them out, Roll On Fitness.
Yeah. Urban Apothecary is in Illinois.
Okay. And with that, we are away. As you can see, this is a Puget Sound power start as
power
Sweet
start.
Feet in that penalty box. Puget Sound was looking for an illegal position penalty due to the location at the beginning of that previous jam. It was agreed upon and penalty assessed. Therefore, Sweet Feet is in that penalty box. That does give Rogar that opportunity to pick up a lead for Puget Sound.
Thank you for sharing the secrets. Sweet Feet back on the track and in the action. Getting recycled back by Stark on Puget Sound. Rogard out on a scoring pass, 4 points.
Will draw back all the way to
Love
turn
it.
4. And Drogar says, you know, we're going to just call this
We're
and let's
good.
reset and go from there. So it's 4 points for Puget Sound, putting them at 40. Denver ground control holding steady at 51. So we've got an 11-point game with just under 11 and a half minutes remaining in this first half. Jam number 15.
Fancy Pants back on the track for Puget Sound.
And that is a Antagony. I believe this is the first time we're seeing Antagony with the star at the beginning.
Sure is in this game.
Fancy Pants through and lead for Puget. Oh, goodness. Antagony picking up a track cut penalty. Oh, but Fancy Pants picking up a track cut penalty as well. So we will have a very quick jammer do-si-do. Just as a reminder, especially when it's jammers, the second jammer serves the same amount of time as that first jammer did, which in this case was not a lot.
Only a few seconds, yeah.
We do have a star pass for Denver to Mr. Testosterone, now jammer of note.
Mr. Testosterone putting 4 points on the board for Denver. Just under 1 minute left in this jam.
Track cut being assessed there to Mr. Testosterone. So this will give 30 seconds. Will release.
Fancy Pants
Fancy
is out, yeah.
Multiple jammer do-si-dos.
Wow.
This.
I mean, we are in Texas. Might
Might
as well
as well.
do a bit of square dancing.
Yep.
Bet you that'd be fun in skates. Oh no, wardrobe malfunction. We do have a helmet cover. But a beautiful bridge. Being formed there by Puget Sound as the jam comes to its end.
And well, let's see, that is 15 points for Puget Sound, bringing them to 55. Looks like 8 for Denver, putting them at 59. So we have a 4-point game.
Wow. Just under 9 minutes left in the first half. We still have a whole second half of this game. Again,
Oh, yeah, we
don't
do.
sleep on this one. This is going to be a good one to watch. It is a good one to watch. So thank you for joining us, watching.
Optimus Grime is lead for Denver ground control. Stark out there with the star for Puget Sound. Oh, and of course, just as I say that, we do have a star pass to Global Storming. And just as Global Storming coming in on the back there, Grimes does call it off. 4 points for Denver, holding Puget Sound scoreless.
The footwork, though, at the end there, right as Denver called it off by Global Storming, just slides through. Impressive.
So close.
So close. Just taking the narrowest of lanes.
Team timeout being called here by Denver ground control, just under 8 minutes.
Getting a question for how many jammer penalties have we had so far?
427,852.
Wow, that is quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Oh, I mean in this game, or are you
Yes,
talking like
in
in the
this
sport
game.
in total?
No. I believe the chat is asking about this game in particular.
Ah,
How many
let me check
jammer
with
penalties?
our producer extraordinaire Pinky and say, hey Pinky,
Miss Pinky.
how many jammer penalties have we seen so far, approximately? We'll let you do that math.
So far, we've had 4 for Denver. And 3 for Puget is what we have on our papers.
That's
so
again, it's
that's
an
about right.
approximate.
Yeah, it's approximate. Thank you, Ms. Pinky, being the producer and also head announcer for this beautiful tournament here in Dallas region.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So we want to talk penalties in general. Denver currently sitting at a total of 10. Puget Sound at 12.
Yeah, so, and nobody's in trouble.
Nope, not really. Each of these do have one individual that's got 3. Beyond that,
Yes.
everybody has 2, 1, or 0.
Or zero.
So, with just about 8 minutes remaining in this first half, as well as a whole nother second half, doesn't seem that anybody's en route to foul out, but one never knows.
So, yeah, so thank you. Thank you all for being here live in person and also on the chat. We appreciate you being there as well and watching us. Yeah, it is a nail biter of a game. I would agree with that, and we still have more to come. So don't go anywhere. Not yet. We're not even at intermission.
With that whistle, we are under jam number 17, Peter Pants for Denver Ground Control Puget Sound with Rogar. Rogar currently being chanted, Rogar, Rogar. Seems to work as Rogar is through and lead
Giving
jammer.
that extra energy needed to push through. Wow.
Just untouched.
No need to push that time. Just,
no.
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race. Peter Pan's coming up against those Puget blockers, trying to find enough perch to just break through. But that tripod of manned by Horlock is just giving Peter Pan's the business. Oh, looks like Hater's out there. Part of that beautiful blocking. Oh, and
Scream looking to
get
give some
laid.
offense there. Scream working as pivot now with the star in hand. Gets knocked to the inside by Hater. Oh, and Hater, I don't think Hater's hating it. I think Hater's loving it. That little smirk there. Oh, did I do that?
It's really nice that we have like all of the fans
We
for
do have all the
behind us.
Yeah, I feel like they're giving us. It's not for us. It's
No,
for
it's
the
for
fans.
them.
But I like to pretend,
Of course. Hey, so with that 8 points, we currently have a tie game.
Oh, wow. What about that?
Well, what about Sweet Feet and Nova going up against one another?
We have seen this matchup before. Wow, and Sweet Feet blazing through.
But is not lead. Nova reporting to that penalty box.
Oh.
So this is a power 30-second power jam for Sweet Feet.
Sure is. And Sweet Feet getting through. Oh, wow. Wow. A bit of a send-off there by Global Storming. Sweet Feet, however, being able to get out, putting 4 points on the board. Global Storming, they are headed to the penalty box. That was very, very well.
Sometimes as a blocker, you go, is it worth it? And that is a question that only Global Storming can answer.
The chat is saying the pivots in this game are a little insane. Well, I think that's part of the job qualification, I think, in a way. You got to be a little spicy, a little rough to really execute that pivot job. So good on them.
Ooh.
This will be a full 2-minute jam. Wow. Beautiful blocking there by Allison Thunderland. 1-on-1.
Yeah, so Global Storming came in with a beautiful assist there to pop Sweet Feet to the inside, drag him back, as giving Puget Sound time to reform. And now it is a combination of Brute Squad and Global Storming doing a two-person blocking.
Wow.
That was 15 points. 15 points in that jam. That is the highest jam so far that Denver has put up. Puget Sound able to do 3.
Denver really not liking that tight score there.
Nope.
Trying to get a little bit higher in elevation. Puget Sound, though, they are keeping them close. Fancy Pants now with the lead for Puget Sound. Optimus Grind jamming for Denver, getting out on initial. There we go.
Looks like a solid 4 points there for Fancy Pants, which means we've got an 8-point game as we've got under 3 minutes remaining. If you can hear my voice and you are in the venue and you're feeling hungry, you can visit Zoo Roma's for a bite to eat throughout the whole entire tournament weekend. Plus, you can go there and celebrate the full day of Derby for the Friday and Saturday after parties. So you can cheers to one another and your favorite Derby folks.
I love that. That's literally less than like 200 feet that way.
Yep.
That's great.
It's the restaurant in the venue. Bones out there, Stark out there, both with the star. It is Bones with lead. What is going on, Rolene?
Well, we do have a star in hand for Puget Sound. However, Denver's not happy about this star pass.
That is Global Storming.
It is Global Storming. I was about to say it's if there was a most valuable pivot there, MVP, yeah, I think we would have a application being put in right there, showing us how it's done in this game. Indeed, successful star pass. However, Denver calling it off, putting 4 points on the board, breaking up that point difference, now back at a 12-point game.
Yep. We've seen a 15-point single jam at this point, so 12 points is honestly nothing, when it comes.
Yeah, it's a warm-up.
Exactly. It's no big deal.
Oh, Snuffy giving the announcers the loves. We love Loose Change and all the announcers.
Oh,
Thanks,
hi, Snuffy. I love Snuffy.
Oh, she loves you.
No. Yeah, that's true. We do all love Snuffy.
Oh, we got an official review on the track. Let
What
me
does
tell
that
you a little
mean?
bit about Thread, Sweat, and Tears. Thread, Sweat, and Tears creates custom apparel for teams and leagues that want gear that truly reflects them, from fully custom jerseys to merch stores and beyond. Every piece is designed to reflect your team's identity while keeping quality, comfort, and community at the center. Go check out Thread, Sweat, and Tears.
So one of the sweet thing, I mean, obviously we love blood, sweat, and tears. Like,
Yes.
just period. But one of the cool things that we are doing for the Western Hemisphere Cup is it's not just a most valuable blocker, most valuable jammer. We are putting together the most valuable lineup. And Blood, Sweat, and Tears has fancy jerseys for the winners of
that's
that
cool.
that most valuable lineup folks.
Like pack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most valuable pack.
Exactly. It's going to be great, and I'm super excited
That's
to see.
super cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Is an announcer part of the most valuable pack?
I mean, it should
Do we
be.
get what about officials? That's cool.
I mean, it's like borderline getting into what's the thing where you pick the people on your team?
The fantasy.
Yeah, it's like fantasy
It's
roller
like
derby.
fantasy derby. Oh wow. I've seen people do that. Thank you. Okay, we have secrets, but we can't give them yet.
They're not really secrets, though.
Well, I mean, they're about to not be. They're expiring secrets. They're secrets right now.
Secrets.
But with every second and every round of telephone, it becomes less a secret. So once the secrets have expired, we'll let you know.
Secrets.
Expired secrets. discount secrets.
Discount
You
secrets?
find them at grocery outlet.
I love grocery outlet.
I do too.
I-
Is that a thing in Texas?
I don't
grocery
think
outlet?
so. I think it's predominantly.
Oh, y'all are missing out. Let
Listen,
me tell you what.
I know we don't have grocery outlets in Minnesota.
Oh no.
I know they exist in California.
They exist in Nevada. We got them in Nevada.
I feel like they are very much a West Coast.
If you're on the chat right now, let me know you got a grocery outlet in your town. Because if you don't, let me tell you, I got a road trip for you.
It's just going to be all grocery
Just
stores.
grocery outlets.
Listen, between grocery outlet and HEB, I need. Oh well, we'll throw in the occasional Kroger.
Okay.
These are all things that are not in Minnesota, which is why I very much like them.
I also don't have an Aldi. I don't have an Aldi.
Oh, we've got Aldi's.
I know we don't have Aldi, or at least in northern Nevada, we don't have Aldi's.
For the first time yesterday.
Okay, in and out.
They didn't give me a burger on my burger.
Oh.
I had a cheeseburger, grilled cheese style, without a burger. So, thumbs down.
All right, so with that rolling whistle, it appears we are going to be finishing up this 1 minute 34 seconds remaining on this period clock.
All right. Woo! Got
We-
some
we-
Ric Flair fans.
We currently have an empty penalty box, which means an all 10 skaters out there. Slim Skady and
Players.
Rogar.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Wow.
Rogar, literal seconds.
It's amazing what a little bit of a break can do, you know, just a little recovery.
So the official review that Denver, what? So the official review was they were looking for a penalty for jammer engagement. The TLDR didn't happen, so they lost their penalty review.
It's all right.
No impact, didn't change anything.
You don't know unless you ask. All right, Jam 22 brings, oh, it's the Pants Jam, y'all, it's the Pants Jam. We got fancy pants, we got Peter pants, we got all the pants. And Fancy puts the fancy in the pants.
The best part about this is neither of them are wearing pants. They're
Neither
both
of them
wearing
you're
shorts.
right, they're both wearing shorts. Hey, that's how fancy they are. They're so fancy.
Fancy Pants is lead for Puget Sound.
Wow.
The pants and pants.
I was waiting for that jam. I'm glad it happened. 1 point to Puget, 4 points to Denver.
So if you're from Pittsburgh, that's going to be some pants and ass.
All right, with those points and those pants, Denver ground control currently sitting at 86 to Puget Sound's 74. That is again a 12-point differential, and we are going to roll into intermission. Oh
So
my goodness!
Good time to take your pants, stretch them out a bit, get a drink,
Yep.
get the things, and come back. We'll be back a few minutes before the start of the second half.
All right.
Is your business's branding holding you back? Whether you need an updated logo, a user-friendly website, or standout print materials, Jamie K Creative can help you bring your brand to life. For projects, pricing, and more, visit jamiekcreative.com.
for the second half here of Game 5
Whoop,
of the
whoop.
2026 Western Hemisphere Cup.
All right, so real quick, let's talk a little bit about points.
Let's do it.
So on the Denver side, we have a 15-point jam by Sweet Feet. We have a 15-point jam on the Puget side. Oh, wait, no, I lied. 26. Sorry, no, that's 16.
16,
For
yeah.
because it was 10, and then they got
It
16
brought them to-
points,
yeah.
and then they had 26. So it's a 15-point jam is the highest point scoring jam on Denver. 16 for Puget. Do you want to guess who that was for Puget?
Could it be the fanciest of pants?
You are correct.
Woo!
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Like, we've had 3-ish, 4-ish penalties a piece, so not doing too bad in any
Yeah.
one direction whatsoever.
Nothing's looking too bad.
12 penalties in total for
Denver.
Denver and 14 in total for Puget. So again, still pretty consistent,
Not
equal.
too bad. Yeah, we're doing okay on that. I jammed a game on the WFTDA site earlier today where
You jammed a game?
I did not jam a game. That's a lie. I announced a game where all but 4 players had penalties.
Oh,
Yeah, let that sit. And I think we were just about 30 penalties in the first half alone.
I do love that, I'll be honest.
It was a lot, but yeah, I mean, this one altogether we have 26 penalties, but it's spread out a lot more.
Big shout out to everybody out there on the stream. Appreciate you spending your
Thank you.
Friday with
Your
us.
Friday. What better way to spend it except for being here in house? Oh, hey, people live in Derbyland here in the NITEC Sports Center
In the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area.
in the greater Dallas-Fort Worth area. Good stuff. If you're here in house, you should check out Lamb Lamb's Loot Box. They are here in the vendor village, and they have handmade crocheted items crafted with lead to add a touch of warmth and whimsy to your world. I personally got a little hedgehog.
Oh,
It's really cute.
okay. I keep seeing people getting tattoos.
Yes, that is the ministry of regret. But I don't think they're regretting it. I have yet to find someone who regrets getting a tattoo from the Ministry of Regret.
I'm gonna have to go over there and see what they've
Check
got.
it out. They are giving tattoos here live in person. Not sure how you would do that virtually anyways, but if you are in person, you can get tatted up.
All right, so current score, Denver Ground Control 86, Puget Sound Outcast Derby at 74. That is still a 12-point difference. We've got Slim Skady going up against Rogar, and that is Rogar picking up lead. That was about 5 seconds into this
Wow.
jam number 1 here of the second period.
I learned on the break that Rogar is an abbreviation of Robert Garland, and there's a super fan in the chat that keeps putting in all caps, Robert Garland, anytime Rogar plays.
Excellent.
And now I know why.
The more you know.
Yeah, the more I know. The more
Thank
you
you.
know now.
Pinky goes, that was aggressive. Have you met Rolene?
Oh, I think that was mild.
Yeah. Looks like we've got Sweet Feet and Nova. Again, both of these teams having a fairly established jammer rotation and pool. So we've seen both of these two friends go up here. That is Sweet Feet picking up lead. Nova coming up against the back of that pack, trying to make some moves through the rest of those Denver ground control blockers.
Brute Squad giving that offense to Nova, and Global Storming giving a bit of a send-off there for Sweet Feet. Wow! And once again, first you don't succeed.
Might as well give it another try.
Yeah, and after giving Sweet Feet a bit of a send-off, going back right up against Optimus Grime there.
It looks like that was 2-point scoring passes for a total of 7 points for Denver ground control. For Sweet Feet, that was 93.
Sending Outcast, Puget Sound rather, to voicemail. Unanswered, no points. Not yet, but, you know, we're just coming back from the intermission, you know. We got time. Oh, the chat is telling me to go Scream. Or maybe that's a shout out for Scream, the skater. Go Scream.
Go Scream.
Wah, wah.
Love it. Go Fancy Pants, because Fancy Pants is your lead jammer for Puget Sound. Bones is out there with that star.
Oh, but not for long. Mr. T now with that star in hand and on helmet.
Oh my goodness. Bones, in abandoning that jammer star, does some aggressive attempts at some, it looked like trying to take flight in going after in going after Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants.
It was called from the ground, but you know, everybody is already back to their benches.
They're
and we're
okay, we're good.
ready to start the jam number 4 here. Peter Pants and Global Storming. Smart hit to the outside there, bringing Global Storming back behind that jammer line. But it is the Brute Squad just going in and helping and running through.
Yes. Peter Pan's out with that lead. Global Storming, though, with that speed. Get right in front of Peter Pants.
Not only getting right in front, but then doing the turnaround as like a hi. I'm right here.
Seriously. Hi.
I'm now in front of you, just as a
Just
reminder.
to let you know.
If you want more Derby, go ahead and head over to Galaxy Skate in Grapevine, Texas on Saturday, August 15th for the Dallas Derby Devils' next home season game. You can follow Dallas Derby Devils on Facebook for more event details.
Slim Skady back on the track, jamming for Denver up against Rogar. Rogar now with the lead for Puget Sound.
Big thank you as usual to all of our volunteers here, especially our medics, for being available to make sure that everyone is good to go and taking care of all of us.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. lining up on that Jamie K Creations jam line. We do have Aunt Agony up against Nova.
A little bit of jammer tussling as it is everyone's trying to jockey for position. But that is, oh, there we go, Aunt Agony.
Straight through the middle there, gaining lead jammer status for Denver. Nova looking to make it out of a very wildly pack around the second turn. Optimus Grime coming in for some offense for Aunt Agony. Aunt Agony going up against, here's Johnny and Stark at the top of the pack.
This is Aunt Agony's first lead status this whole entire game. We've only seen Aunt Agony out there a few times.
Just a few times,
But
yeah.
This is third time with that star.
I do like those shorts though.
I love those
Those
shorts.
are fun.
I'm a big fan of those color combinations.
And we do have a star pass there for Puget Sound. Now with the star, that's Stark. Whee! A little bit, just a fun whip there, you know. Fun whip.
A fun little whip. Who doesn't love a good whip from Optimus Grime? With those 8 points, Denver currently at 101, so they have cleared that first bucket. Puget Sound at 78. So that is 22, 23.
3.
23
I think
points.
that sounds about right. Sweet Feet on the line for Denver. Now with the lead for Denver up against Global Storming for Puget Sound. Global Storming getting recycled back around corner 1. Sweet Feet knocked to the inside.
Yep, big hit there by Thrasher recycling Global Storming.
And
Both Thrasher and Reaper doing their best, but we do have a star pass to Kyrian. Ends that jam as your jammer of note for Puget.
Hater there was playing a bit of a yo-yo game with Sweet Feet, hitting him to the inside and recycling back, meeting him back at the top again and again, causing Sweet Feet to call the jam off. 4 points, though, awarded to Denver.
Shout out to 888 for keeping the tournament hosts geared up from head to toe. Thank you for being a Dallas Derby Devils season sponsor.
Bones for Denver up against Global Storming for Puget Sound. Jam 8 of the second half of this game.
Cotton out there really giving Global Storming a hard time, allowing Bones to get through and pick up a lead.
Allison Thunderland sending Bones off with a bit of a push and a shove there at the top of the pack. Stark now with the star for Puget Sound, however, Bones calling it off.
3 points there for Denver. Puget Sound held scoreless these last couple of jams, 108 to 78. That's 30 points between these two teams with 22 minutes remaining on this second period clock.
Look at that, easy math. That score report brought to you by Easy Math.
Slim Skady and Rogar wearing the stars. Slim Skady being caught behind that Jamie K Creations jam line, but does not let that stop. And Slim Skady's through and your lead jammer.
Rogar sliding on the outside, getting out of the pack. Not with lead, but on a scoring lap now.
4 points there going to Denver. 112.78. As we're going to be going into jam number 10.
Oh boy. Guess what we have coming up?
What?
It's Peter Pants.
Great.
Yeah, Peter Pants up against. See, I did believe. Yeah, that is Fancy Pants. That's what I thought. I was a little worried there because the thing was saying differently. But however, it is another pants jam. So
Pants
get
on
your
pants.
pants out.
Pants v pants. Which pants will take the win?
Well, right now it's Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants with the lead. Fancy Pants with the calling off ability.
Jonathan Colton has a song about pants.
I love that.
It's a good song.
Can you sing it for us?
No, you don't want to hear me sing.
I always want to hear you sing.
I'll sing it for you later.
Secret Serenade.
Yeah. That's what happens.
That's a secret that will never go on discount.
It better not. 4 points there for Puget Sound, putting them at 82, and we're back to that 30-point difference.
Antagony jamming for Denver up against Nova for Puget Sound.
Oh, Nova through. Oh, almost. Nova looked like got through, but picked up a track cut, so reporting to that penalty box.
Mr. Testosterone also sitting in the box right now for Denver.
And we have a star pass
yeah.
to Thrasher, jammer of note for Denver now. With that star pass,
Wow.
Thrasher not eligible for lead status.
But definitely getting some points for star style. That was like a loop-de-loop. I mean, no points on the board, but points in my book. Gets through with a little bit of a spin. It was great.
Lots of folks going in and out of that penalty box. As the pack has basically come to a standstill.
Yeah, I feel like everyone was just kind of gauging where they are on the track. And that's
Where
fine.
am I? Where are you?
It's
Where are you
understandable. We're in the
going?
second half of this game. Wow. Jump on the inside. Take a moment to listen to what those whistles are telling us. Jam comes to its natural conclusion. 4 points on the board for Denver. 4 points for Puget Sound.
Hey, guess what?
What?
It's still a 30-point difference.
Look at you. No, it's a 40-point difference.
No.
86 to 96. 96 to, oh, yeah, you're right. That was me. I got excited there. I was like, wait a minute, what? That's, oh, hey, you know what they say about musicians? We can only count to 4. No? No, we can count more than 4.
Don't quit your day job,
I won't.
Rolene.
Don't worry. Wah.
Well, looks like we do currently have an official timeout.
Wow. Well, then let me officially tell you about some of these amazing sponsors.
Yes, please.
Such as Fist City Print Club. Fist City Print Club is a skater-owned and operated business creating hand-printed skate-related T-shirts, stickers, and other merchandise. You can check them out on Instagram at Fist City Print Club.
Fist?
Fist.
F-I-S-T?
Like I wrap my fingers around my tum. The fist.
That rolling whistle means we are going to be getting back to the roller derby action. It looks like that was a team timeout that was being called by Puget Sound.
All right. Quick check on our penalties. Denver is sitting at 15 and Puget Sound at 16. Each respectively with a player with 4 penalties. Other than that, everyone's looking pretty good and clean. Sweet Feet jamming for Denver, Rogar for Puget Sound.
Sweet Feet is through and lead. Rogar looking to put some points on the. Oh goodness! Sweet Feet being assessed. I think it was a penalty for sure. I believe it might have been a back block penalty. Don't quote me on that. But this will give Rogar a 30-second 30-second power jam. However, when you are going up against grime, that's 30 seconds is not a lot of time. Not a lot.
We have seen what Rogar has done on this track so far, and it's possible. However, Rogar also agrees with you and gives the star over.
That is Kyrian now.
That's Kyrian, yeah.
Is your jammer of a note for Puget Sound with that star pass.
Rogar was like, you know what, Loose Chains, you got good advice.
Every so often, people should listen to me.
I mean, they listen to you whether they like it or not. You're the one with the microphone, aren't you?
Let's hope they like it. As there is no lead jammer anymore, this is a full 2 minutes. Both of these jammers in point scoring opportunity. Oh, Sweet Feet being assessed another penalty. That is
Double
a
power
forearm being assessed to Sweet Feet.
Puget Sound also losing a blocker to the penalty box.
If you are a Puget Sound Outcast fan, this is exactly what you want to have happen.
That's Global Storming sitting in the penalty box there for a forearm penalty.
11 points there for Denver, putting them at 127.8 for Puget Sound at 94. And this is going to be a power start. Number 309, the Fancy Pants.
The Fancy Pants. We got the Sweet Feet in the box, the Fancy Pants on the track. Earlier, the chat was saying you can dance if you want to. So, I mean, we could see some safety pants, maybe a little safety dance.
Fancy Pants coming up against that 4 pod of blockers for Denver, making quick work of them picking up lead. Now hopeful to put some points on that board. With Sweet Feet being released from that penalty box, let's see what occurs.
Porlock knocking Sweet Feet to the inside and then very carefully checking to make sure everybody was safe there. It is a bit of a safety dance, this jam. I love it.
We do have a star pass to Mr. Testosterone for Denver ground control. And seeing the spirit fingers there by, I believe, Sin, decides to call it and picks up 8 unanswered points for Puget, putting them at 102 to Denver's 127. That means we've got a 25-point game.
That is true.
Just under 14 minutes remaining on this second period.
Not sure that you want me checking your math, but I can do that. I can do that math.
Great. Well, we've got Bones and Nova out there on the track. Oh, my goodness. A few people going to the ground. And just like that, we've got a star pass to Kyrian. Kyrian is now your jammer of note for Puget Sound.
Bones re-entering the pack with the lead, and now 4 points on the board for Denver. Kyrian being knocked to the inside by Optimus Grime.
Nice big recycle there all the way back to that Jamie K Creations jam line.
Hader working through the pack to help provide some offense and then defense as Bones makes it through successfully, putting an additional 4 points on the board.
Bourbon doing a very good job out there of making sure that Kyrian knows, like, yes, I am indeed the one that hit you out. That means you need to come in behind me, please, and thank you.
Come to me. Kyrian putting 4 points on the board, causing Bones to call it off. However, Bones taking 16 points back to the bench, bringing Denver to 143 to Puget Sound's 106. 12 minutes and then some on the game clock.
We do have one person getting close on those penalties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties in total. We will keep you informed as to what occurs there. But that is Slim Skady for Denver Ground Control picking up a lead. Rogar with that star for Puget Sound.
Pack moving fast around the track as the Jammers look to make it through on scoring passes respectfully. And Slim Skady makes it out 4 additional points on the board for Denver.
That is Slim Skady's second point scoring pass, coming up on that third point scoring pass now. As Rogar is recycled beyond that pivot line. Number 81, Reaper, working in tandem with, I believe that is Thrasher and Mr. Testosterone, to keep Rogar at the back of that very slow-moving pack in turn 1.
Very successful pod there in the back of the pack, providing that defense as Slim Skady takes care of those points.
And we do have a star pass now to Azkajam for Puget Sound. First time we're seeing Azkajam with that star in hand.
Indeed. $20 points. 24 points.
24
points.
Highest point scoring jam this whole entire game for Slim Skady.
4 points awarded to Puget Sound.
Under 10 minutes remaining, going into jam number 16. That is Peter Pants and the fanciest of pants. It's Pants on Pants.
Pants on pants on pants. Fancy pants. Now your pants in lead. Would you say those pants are trending?
They should be.
They are.
Fancy Pants getting through, picking up 4, calls it quickly.
Listen, when you get lead successfully that many times, you deserve the fancy pants. So.
Horlock picking up the first penalty, track cut reporting to that penalty box. So Puget Sound will be down 1 blocker in this next jam.
Speaking of penalties, Puget Sound now sitting with 23 penalties against Denver Ground Control's 18. And we do have one player who's in danger.
Yep.
Sitting with 6 penalties. That is Global Storming.
Denver Ground Control calling for a team timeout. Want to say, if you are like me and you like when Derby meets creativity, go ahead and visit Crankdat Design, a skater-owned business bringing you custom vinyl-pressed crops, shirts, and more. Inspired by a love of roller derby and crafting, Crankdat Designs help you show off your derby kind with one-of-a-kind apparel.
Okay, I might have already checked out their little booth, and let me just say the designs are cute. So if you are in-house, Crank That Design. Cute, cute earrings and good prices.
How much stuff have you bought from them?
Enough. Maybe enough. I don't know. There were a few other things. But, some earrings, some clippies.
There's so many good vendors here. If you have not, there's vendors here, there's vendors out there, there's vendors next door.
The vendors everywhere.
Got more vendors than we know what to do with.
I know what to do with them.
Spend money on them, that's what.
Hold my hands behind my back.
And Agony going up against Nova. Well, Puget Sound with that slight pack disadvantage. Denver ground controls, and Agony is through and lead. Nova being stuck behind those few blockers in blue. Here's Johnny.
Johnny.
As well as Brute Force.
All right, we are sitting on an official timeout. Coming back.
We do love a good and official timeout. Oh, looks like we have an
official review.
Oh, this is an Urban Apothecary official review then.
Not just any.
Not just any old official review, an Urban Apothecary.
Let me tell you about Urban Apothecary.
Tell me.
Are skater-made wellness products from Urban Apothecary, like gummies for focus, rest and sleep, topical pain relievers, and bath soaks at the Roll-On Fitness Massage booth here in person. They are going to be here all weekend.
Great.
Or you can visit them online at the urbanapothecary.shop. You can get the pre and post game care your body needs. That is Urban Apothecary. Special shout out to the one and only Johnny Pepper, wearing all the hats today, helping us out right now with some cords. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. People clapping for Johnny. That's right. Yes, we are. Okay, secrets are being spread. Secrets.
Yeah, Mike already has it. Yeah. Nope, I'm not making any changes.
We'll let you know in just a little bit what that official review was all about. In the meantime, we got people in places. I see jammers. I see blockers. I see officials and volunteers and audience members. I see you. Hello. Hello. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for some derby.
And with that, we've got Sweet Feet going up against Fancy Pants as your jammers for this jam number 18 here.
As Fancy Pants does what Fancy Pants does, tell us about that official review.
So that official review, Puget was looking for a penalty to be assessed in regards to some points and all of that good stuff. The official said nope, the jammer didn't actually get hit out. There was no concern with that. So the official review is lost, and it does not impact anything gameplay related.
Thank you. All right, we got Bones jamming for Denver up against Fancy Pants yet again. And, Fancy Pants is out, but is not lead. Meanwhile, Bones is taking a trip to the penalty box. This is making it a power jam in favor of Puget Sound. Fancy Pants now through successfully with lead. Fancy Pants getting knocked to the inside by Mr. T. However, Mr. T not able to recycle all the way back.
That was because of Crusher being right there and ready. Fancy Pants calls it off, but not before putting points on the board.
Points indeed. I do believe those are 4 fingers in the air.
4 fantastic fingers from Puget Sound. 1:18 now. We got an official timeout.
Official. Great time to officially thank our photographers. Thank you for taking these precious pictures of all these fantastic moments. There have definitely been some glamour shots in this game alone.
Want to say a big thank you to Sideline Orthopedics and Sports. We've got them. They are a longtime supporter here of the Dallas Derby Devils and a sponsor of the MRDA 2026 Western Hemisphere Cup that you are all here watching. They've been keeping the skaters and the families in tip-top shape, providing expert care to help athletes recover, rebuild, and reclaim their game. Whether you're bouncing back from an injury or looking for some top-tier orthopedic care, Sideline Orthopedics and Sports has your back, both literally and figuratively.
Thank you. Was that a microwave? Were we trying to do a little microwave there? I saw it was a little microwave.
I literally
thought.
thought.
Look at that. Okay, we're getting a little bit of wave going here. It's better than a heat wave. Try it again. Try it again.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Come on now. Everybody's got to stretch their.
Start in the corner.
There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Go.
We're getting a bit of a
go.
We're getting a bit of a wave here, getting going on in the stands.
No. It's over there. It's over there.
Oh,
it's
wow.
over there now.
Oh, good job. Hey! There we go. Oh, it's back. We're back. We're doing it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yay.
Got some Denver.
Wow.
Cornered.
That's like a across the nation wave. We got Denver involved. Okay. All right. Well, now we have Derby involved. Slim Skady jamming for Denver up against Stark. Stark, now your lead jammer in play.
This is jam number 20 here in this second half. Stark calling it off. 2 points, putting Puget Sound at 120, holding Denver scoreless at 171. So this is a 51-point game with just under 6 minutes remaining on this period clock. And we are getting ready to get into jam number 21.
21. Here we go. That's Peter Pants jamming for Denver.
And that is Rogar jamming for Puget Sound.
Wouldn't it just be wackadoodle if they just switched for one jam?
I don't think roller derby works like that, Rolene.
At least not here. Maybe at RollerCon.
Yeah, yeah. This is a tournament.
Kyrian now the jammer in play for Puget Sound with a successful star pass. Peter Pan saying no. We're gonna call this jam off.
Earlier when you were talking about a microwave, I thought you literally saw someone with
a microwave?
And I was just like, I mean, it's derby.
Can
Stranger
you bend your
things
pinky? Bend your pinky. That's what we call a microwave in school. Wah, wah. How many people at home do you think are now bending their pinky going, micro? Oh.
I hope all of them.
All of them.
Aunt Agony and Fancy Pants are your jammers here in jam number 22. That is Aunt Agony through first and lead.
Optimus Grime doing a bit of a cycle there on Fancy Pants.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy Pants, however, back in the meat of the pack, looking to make it out. Meanwhile, Aunt Agony putting 4 points on the board for Denver.
That is Bridget Cotton.
Bridget and Cotton right now.
And one more Denver blocker that I cannot, maybe Scream?
I think that might be Screen. Yeah, I do see some ones there.
Just doing everything that they can to try and hold back Fancy Pants fairly successfully, especially with Optimus Grimes' assistance there at the back, giving Aunt Agony another point scoring opportunity. This is 2 point scoring passes so far. And it looks like we have a star pass. Oh, just as Aunt Agony calls it.
Aunt Agony makes it through, yeah.
That was Kajam, who ended as your jammer of note for Puget Sound. We've got some whistles happening.
I do have a question about Scream. Are we, without the pronunciation guide in front of us, are we saying that name properly, or should it be like, ah? I'd do a bigger one, but they would take my mic away.
Yeah, we would.
Just the,
I feel like if it was in quotations or italicized or asterisk, then it would be more of the
I
side
wonder
of things.
if they're Dungeon Crawler fans, because then it could be like a Perpetente Scream.
Oh,
yeah, see?
okay.
Oh, I'm hearing them. Yeah, I think we got some Dungeon Crawler fans in here. Because I'm hearing some Perpetente screams for sure. Oh, see? Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, with this official time out. Oh, Rogar loves Carl. Wait, Rogar is Carl.
Wow, Rogar is Carl. And who's the Princess Donut? You're the Princess Donut. Oh, I love it. I love it. We do have some Dungeon Crawler Carl fans here.
All right. Sweet Feet listen, we got roller derby happening
we
again.
We have roller derby fans here too. I know.
Sweet Feet is your jammer for Denver. That is Nova out there. Your lead jammer, indeed, for Puget Sound.
Nova, yes.
Kyrian giving Sweet Feet the business. Beautiful hit to that outside. Oh, but Kyrian assessed a forearm penalty, so Sweet Feet able to re-enter.
Re-enter and glide away.
Nova is through, though, on the first point scoring pass.
Denver ground control with a bit of a pack advantage there as Puget Sound down 2 blockers.
We are just doing some laps at this point in time. Nova coming up against that pack decides to call it. Looks like that is a total of 9 points in that jam for Nova, 4 points for Sweet Feet. Denver Ground Control 191, Puget Sound 129. That period clock ticking down. Rogar and Bones, your jammers of note. Rogar pushing at the front there. Rogar is your lead jammer, but a beautiful apex jump there by Bones, trying to clear that final Puget Sound blocker.
Oh, Rogar receiving a track cut, however, headed to the penalty box for Puget Sound. So this will be a full 2-minute jam. Less than 47 and counting seconds left in the game.
Well, 40 seconds on the period clock.
Correct, on the period clock.
Denver blockers doing their best, trying to keep Crusher in the back of the pack, but Crusher will not be stopped. Crusher will find the friends.
Crusher's crushing it. Rogan back with vengeance.
Rogar takes on Grimes, passes Grimes, and Grimes literally claps for him.
Serious.
As like,
That
yes,
was good.
That was good.
Players,
good job.
These players, for sure. Wow.
Rogar, Grimes, and Bourbon out there doing all the things.
Bones taking a moment to let things set before getting through one more time. Putting 4 additional points on the scoreboard. Rogar now with 8 points. And that, my friends, is the last jam.
Yep, so looks like, as it stands right now, Puget Sound able to put 8 on the board, Denver with 16. Denver Ground Control finishing this as the winners, 207 to Puget Sound's 137.
Wow. But as we all know, it is not official until we hear that whistle. So we're sitting on it for a little bit, and there you have it, asking you what shall receive. Congratulations to Denver.
Yep, come on down, high five your favorite roller derby friends.
Yes, and fantastic game by Puget Sound. Now, if you are still itching for some more derby, we have an 8 p.m. game on both tracks.
We do. We've still got a whole nother
game for both the MRDA Western Hemisphere Cup and the WFTDA Contenders Cup, 8 p.m. Central Time. We also have 2 more days of derby.
2 more days.
On 2 tracks.
Here's the deal, friends. So the next game that we have is Concussion playing Yalhalla.
Yalhalla.
So that is going to be some exciting derby.
Yes. Well, thank you all for joining us. My name's Rolene.
I am Loose Change. Have a great rest of your day. We will see you around. Don't go too far because we've got more derby.